the Everything But Politics podcast.
We're back, Everything But Politics, with our new friend,
Hey,
Matt Marx. What's good, bro?
what's up? I'm Matt Marx.
Yes, awesome.
What's up, bro?
Welcome.
Bros, brothers.
Dope. Matt, we see the hat. Just got back from
I was in New York.
Let's hear about that.
It's a broad question.
Yeah, let's hear about that.
Hey, it makes LA feel like a damn corpse. Have y'all been to New York?
Yeah, I was there in April.
It was
it's
fun.
a faster pace than here.
Well, it was like I feel like I'm in everybody's way all the time. Like I'm like walking around, I'm just like bumping into people, like not knowing where I'm at. And I'm from Louisiana. Like I'm used to like going outside and shooting squirrels and shit.
Yeah.
And there's a crackhead doing freaking whatever the fuck, and I'm running into him. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. Like my bad. Like I'm in your way. You know what I mean? But it was still fun. Like I was there for the New York Comedy Festival, which was cool. I got to do a showcase, try to get an agent / manager. We'll see. And then, but it went well, so I'm really excited and I'm happy about it. And thanks for having me. This is fun.
Yeah, we had a good friend just wrapped up at the Saudi comedy show.
Who?
Jimmy Schubert.
He went to Riyadh.
Yeah. So maybe we get you at the
I'd have gone
show.
I'd have gone.
Yeah.
Pay me.
I would too. That's awesome. But what, like, in terms of the comedy scene in New York versus LA, what are some of the big differentiators?
I think New York is better to start. I do. I think New York has, way more places to get up, way more spots. But I think the shows are like overall like lower quality. I think there's a lot more, but it's like lower quality. Now, if you can get to the good ones, great. Like if you're in at the Cellar or the Stand or like the big clubs, then go, do your thing. But a lot of the shows are like little, pop-in rooms with 10, 12 people in there, which are great. It's good for development, but it's like here, I feel like a lot of the spots, especially if you're in with like the Don't Tell People or the big clubs, the shows are like, some of them are freaking insane, And me working at the Improv, it kind of helps just because I can kind of I get opportunities at Irvine and Brea and Oxnard, and they're like theaters. They're like mini theaters. So I can't move to New York.
Yeah.
I'm doing freaking, it's cool to be here and doing the thing
year's
now. Almost
over. How many shows do you think you played in 2025?
Total shows? Like, let's say 3 a week. What's 3 times like
52? 3 times, let's say
150 shows.
100,
No,
3 or
yeah, 52
40
weeks.
something right now.
Yeah, give or take.
Wait, how many was that?
You're at like 150 shows.
I feel like
give
that's
or
not
take.
that many. I feel like I should. I don't know. Maybe it's more.
It
than
feels
that.
like a lot, though.
Is it?
That's
I don't know. I'm still like new. Like honestly, take all my advice with a grain of salt. Like I am still fucking. I'm going by. I'm wearing 2 different socks right now. Look at this. And I don't like this position. Again, I said that earlier. But I'm literally just like whatever's in front of me, I'm just attacking. You know what I mean? So it's fun. I moved here knowing 0 people, and I'm just like going with what's in front of me. So it's really fun. I'm having a freaking blast.
Being a kid from Louisiana, how did you find yourself in comedy?
Well, I didn't. My plan was to go to med school. That was my thing, is I was going to go to be a doctor because that's what my family does, and they're proud. And I was a biology major, I did the whole thing. And then I was like, okay, I guess it's time to like do the thing.
Where'd you go to undergrad?
LSU.
Okay.
Yeah. So that being a biology major at LSU probably isn't like, it's probably an easier place to be a biology major. You know what I mean? Especially during COVID. We were not going to class during COVID.
We're the same age. So we had the same kind of COVID.
What was so y'all were like, we had a system.
Okay.
For like tests and stuff. I don't know. Did y'all study?
Not really.
No.
COVID era changed everything, right? Like being on the computer.
This is I thought it went from like learning the answers to finding the answers. Like that's what happened during COVID. It changed everybody's mindset. Like a lot of my friends were accounting and like business major people or whatever. And so they would come over on test day, and we lived in like, I pretty much lived in the frat house. So it was like a quadruplex that like 8 dudes lived in, and everybody would come over, and they would have like an accounting test, and they would HDMI their laptop to the, I probably shouldn't be saying this, to the TV.
Oh, that's great.
And we had a pool table, and we would have 8 guys on Chegg around the pool
Chegg,
table.
yeah.
And everybody had a different Chegg account with like 3 different
So good.
emails because you can only get 10 free ones without like paying. So like everybody had like we were all making fake emails and bullshitting. And so we would HDMI, the dude would be taking the test connected to the HDMI cord. There'd be 8 guys around the pool table chegging, taking screenshots, uploading it, getting the tutor's answers back, putting the letter of the answer on a note card and showing the guy who was around the corner with the HDMI, and he would just click A and we'd be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's great.
All of a sudden, everybody's grades went from 70 to 110, and everybody's like, what the hell is going on? And then the teachers found out. They were like, y'all are bullshitting us. So then they started making the tests harder. So we needed more Chegg accounts. Like, we just kept making more Chegg accounts. And then they would even put in the top like thing, they were like, if you're reading this, like, this is a real test. Like, don't answer this if you're a Chegg tutor. And we would just like screenshot it, highlight that part like with Sharpie, and then take a screenshot and post it. Like, it would just be gone.
Yeah.
We would just edit it out.
You know what's wild? Our entire schooling career from age 5 to 22, no ChatGPT.
And we didn't either.
I didn't have ChatGPT.
I know, we had Chegg.
Yeah,
we had
Chegg,
somebody else do it.
Quizlet,
Quizlet.
like browsing through Google. Like
I know.
now it's like, dude, being a student will never be the same.
I didn't even think it. Yeah. ChatGPT, I mean, that would actually. What's the point of going to school? Honestly, what's the point of going to school?
I agree.
Ask me anything.
The last year,
I
and a
know
half,
everything.
Ethan and I went to Indiana University. The last year and a half was doing ChatGPT.
Oh, we used
and we were
it.
so locked in on making our music and doing the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We only had classes on Tuesday and Thursdays, and it was 5 classes the whole day.
Uh-huh.
And then we got to the point where it was like every single assignment was done with AI. We were
Everything.
just like checked out.
I mean,
we're just
I
here
would
to
do it too.
Yeah.
Let's graduate and move on with this.
That's so nuts, man. I mean, now they're going to be like ChatGPT majors.
Yeah.
People are going to like major in AI and chat.
Wait, so
You know?
Matt, let's go back. You're the biology kid at LSU.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure towards the end of undergrad, you're kind of like, ooh, do I want to go pursue
The
this
whole
medicine?
time
another
I was
4
like, fuck
years?
this. The whole time.
That was probably like an
Well,
internal
what happened
battle.
was I started as a business major because I was like, because my whole family's doctors or whatever. And so I was like, I kind of want to, I was like, I'm going to be different.
I respect it.
It's going to be different.
Like, we
So,
get
like, I'm
it.
going to go like be an entrepreneur.
We
And
get
so I
it.
was like, all right, I'll be a business major to be cool. And then I was a business major, which it honestly was a great idea because like I rushed and did all the pledgeship shit.
So did we.
So like during pledgeship, I was in a history class, an art class, a stats class, and like an English class, which was so easy. But then everybody that was in those classes with me, I thought they were just dumbasses. Like I was like, everybody that's in these classes with me is like, I felt like I could do something more with with my brain.
Yes.
But it was good for the first semester because I was drunk all the time and it helped me not fuck up. So I got through first semester and then I switched into bio second semester.
like, were you influenced by your family or it was your decision?
It was my decision, but everybody around me was like, what are you doing? Because then I switched into communications after business.
Three times.
Yeah, to be like cool. I was like, I'll be like a journalist or like whatever, you know? And then I was there for like 3 weeks and I was like, all right, I'm not doing communications. And
What
then I
is
switched to bio.
communications?
This is it. Like this
That's
is
great.
This is it. So I made it.
Wait,
All
so
you
how about,
communications majors fucking dumb.
so how about senior year 2022? You're still on this
Yeah.
bio route.
Mm-hmm.
What was the light bulb? Was like, fuck this, man.
Well, it was. I mean, that whole. I'm still those 4 years of LSU. I mean, it was the greatest time of my entire life because when I went there, 2019 was Burrow,
Yeah.
Jamar Chase,
Oh,
like
yeah.
best team of all time.
I think,
And
it
then
is.
COVID right after. So we like ended at a peak and then no school. So we just like took this and ran with it. For
I would
time.
think that in Louisiana, shit was open. Like in Arizona, things were open. It wasn't like LA.
They closed shit. And
Okay.
then they let it open for like a weekend. Like I remember they were like, all right, this weekend we're turning everything back on. And then we all went out and every single person got COVID and they shut it all back down again.
Wow.
You guys,
I swear to God.
were you ill or you just tested
I was
positive?
fucking sick as fuck.
Okay.
People, I mean, look, COVID is whatever.
Yeah.
It fucked me up.
Okay.
That shit got me a couple times.
We never
You know?
had COVID.
I was damn near when I moved to LA, I was really sick for like 2 weeks with it, like bedridden.
Did you move to LA in 2022?
3.
What did you do?
No, wait. Yeah, April 2023.
So what did you do we graduated May 22. What'd you do from that year on?
Yeah, how'd you find comedy then?
Well, so yeah. So during COVID, I found. I guess that's when I found it because I found Norm Macdonald on the internet.
Classic.
And I've seen every Norm Macdonald video.
He's your guy.
He's my guy.
Got it.
Louis
Awesome.
and Norm are the guys.
Yeah.
Louis, I think, is the best stand-up of all time. And Norm, I think, is the funniest person to ever live. Those two guys are like legends. And then John Mayer was the other guy that I found during COVID.
I saw a great clip earlier. Norm Macdonald's like, I'm a deeply closeted gay man.
Yeah, I know. That's his best. That's
no,
what,
I'm deeply closeted.
it's like, I'm telling you, I'm not gay. It's like, yeah, all right. But him, I mean, all this shit. If you haven't seen the Norm Macdonald Live podcast with him and Adam Egget, when they have like Jim Carrey on and like the biggest names of all time, and he's like fucking with them like they're like they've known each other. It's so fucking funny.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah. I think it's on like Vimeo. Like you gotta like look it up. It's some shit. It's like
That's
Dat
some-
Piff.
okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I watched every single one of those, and then I was always kind of a fan of Louis, so like I got that, and then it just kind of kept creeping. I was like failing med school at the same time. I was like getting interested in comedy, and I kind of just said fuck it, and I just kept going.
Were you doing shows while you were in med school?
No, I didn't start doing comedy until I moved to LA.
Wow.
And what was your like reason for moving to LA?
Well, I got that job. I got this job with Barry Katz,
Yep.
is this guy's name. And so I got this job as like an intern with this guy for free. And then after, what happened was I was in the process of failing. Like in my head, I was like, I'm failing. Like I know this is not going well. And he was shooting a movie at the same time that I was like failing. It's called Max Dagan,
Okay,
with this guy, Zachary Gordon, who was Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
bro.
Mhm.
I've emailed
So
him.
me and Wimpy Boy are running around. I was like, I went and I flew out there because I was like, I've never been on set. Like, I'll just check it out. And I flew out there, and because I was just seeing if it was real. Like, I didn't know this guy. Like, met this guy on Indeed. Like, I just implied to be this guy's like intern.
You met him on Indeed.
Literally, I was just sending my resume to everyone and anyone that was applying because I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I
Did
was
you
like, I got
did you
nothing.
say in that application that I'll work for free?
Mm-mm.
How did that come to be?
Well, he was like, do you want to work? And I was like, I mean, I'll come try.
Just on the phone.
We would Zoom. Like, I would kind of work remote and like do some shit. And so it was like, it was sort of coming to like a job, but it was still just me bullshit.
Mm.
Like, I felt like I was like, this is just my one little thing that I'm doing in the industry. Like, I guess it's cool or
start
whatever.
somewhere,
And I really didn't know
totally.
if it was even real. So when he was like, I'm filming a movie with Zachary Gordon, I was like, oh shit, I know who that is. Like, I'll come check it out. So I flew, was on set, and like Jay Moore is there, and like these famous people are there. And I was like, oh shit, Barry's like a real, it was like, this is real.
He's
you
a
know?
guy. Yeah.
And so I called my mom and I was like, he's not a freak. Like, you can trust me. And so then I like went back home and I thought about it, and I was like, I'll just get an Airbnb for like a month and go try. And so then me and my mom came out, and she stayed with me for a while because she's worried. She's still worried. She's freaking out right now. She doesn't want me. I mean, she doesn't want me doing any of this shit. But everything, like, it ended up okay. And then I just was like, all right, I'll try, you know. And he was like my intro class to comedy. I would like watch him do pitches and like learn from. I'm sitting there texting Dane Cook. I'm like, what are you doing later? Like, because Barry and him are friends, and he was working with him at the time, and it was just cool. It was a cool way to like see the whole thing, you know. And everybody knows who he is in the comedy world. So I was like going to the store, never have done comedy, being like, I'm Barry Katz's assistant, like blah blah blah. And they were like, right this way, sir. And I'm like, holy shit, like I'm fucking doing this shit. And now I'm too scared to even go into the place, but you know, I'm just kidding. But it was awesome. And so Barry's the man. And then I was like, all right, I don't want to be a damn manager anymore. So I just started doing stand-up.
And during that time, were you writing comedy?
I'd started writing when I was watching Norm. Like, I would just jot things down on my phone. Like, I had like a notes thing, and I would like write a couple of lines here or there. But it was like, I mean, I've never said anything that I've written down from what I wrote down in the beginning. But yeah, I was like writing a little bit, but never really started writing a joke until I went to an open mic. Because have y'all done open mics? Have you ever done an open mic? Bro.
Been to a lot, but never.
You've been to an open mic?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit, I hate open mics. It's so bad. But like the first one, I remember the first one I did, it was like, I walked because in my head I was like, I'm gonna be pissed if I go my whole life and don't try stand up, you know. So I walk in this open mic and I was like, all right, like I'll sign up and you pay $5 to go on stage. And I remember I go on stage and I like grab the mic and I put the mic down and I just like stood there for like 20 seconds, like longer than like a minute. And I was just like, all right, so this is what it feels like.
How many people in the room?
Like 8.
No.
And I was like, all right, well, does this feeling go away? Like, that was the whole thing. Is I was like, this is weird. Like, I just sat there and like
This is the
felt
very
it.
first time ever.
Yeah, I just sat there and stood there and just like looked at everybody in the face.
They get a kick out of it?
They were like, what is this freak doing? Like, who is this guy? And then I don't remember a single thing that I said.
That's great.
And then I went back, and then the second open mic that I did, the host was like, I don't know who it was, but he was like, don't stop. You can do this. And I was like,
That means a
That's
lot,
cool.
bro.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
it goes a
damn,
long
that's
way.
some shit, dude. Like, I was like, holy, that's Hollywood, dude. This guy's like, telling me I can do it. And so I went home. I was like, Mom, dude, I'm gonna fuck. I got this. Like, this open micer told me that I'm fucking. And so I was like, just give me the month. So I got the Airbnb for the month, and then after the month, I was like, all right, what else am I gonna do? So I just sent it. I was like, it's been 2.5 years now.
And since then, you've gone about 3 to 4 nights a week performing.
Shows, yeah. I try to go up every day though.
You
Oh,
go to,
yeah.
And
you
open
go tonight?
mics, huh?
You go tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'll maybe. Well, the thing is, I just got back from New York and I'm kind of fucking fried. Like, I'm burnt out right now. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm going to take like a week off, I think, from like doing it. But I've got a show Wednesday. So Wednesday to Wednesday will be a week.
So in that time frame, right? Let's say you take 7 days off.
Mhm.
Will you be doing a lot of writing? Like, will you be watching a lot of other stand-up to like gather like insight and kind of inspiration?
For me, it's like writing is like always happening. Like, it's not like I thought it was going to be like college, and I wish it was, where you're like, okay, I got to go study this. Like, I'm going to go like take some time to go home and like think of funny stuff.
Yeah.
But like, it's just not how it works. Like, if we're talking right now and I feel like, oh shit, that's funny, like I'll just write it down.
Yeah.
You gotta
And
be
like, you're always like, oh shit, that could be something. Oh shit, that could be something. Like, I was even thinking when I was taking a shit in the bathroom. I don't like how far away the door is from the toilet. Because think about it, if somebody like walks in while you're shitting, like you leave it open and then they close the door because they freak out, you have to go lock it. You're like mid shit. You can't like waddle over to the door. Like that's a funny thing to like
That's a good
waddle
thought.
over, and you're like,
You write that down?
what? No, I thought about it in the thing, and that's what but like I would do that. I'll take that and I'll go on stage and be like, I wonder if this is something.
Well,
You know
another
what I
thing
mean?
I would imagine, so like being in a New York or in LA versus like
Mhm.
we grew up in Indiana, you're from Louisiana,
Mhm.
being around constant chaos and action produces more of those thoughts.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like just being what's it called? Present. Like, if you're present and you can like see the stuff and like you kind of see the angle, it's all about seeing it and then it's kind of seeing the angle of the thing. Like, that wouldn't be done, but it's like, why, like that bit or whatever.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
like, now you got to find like an angle. Like, that's like a funny thing that is a funny idea, but like, why, sort of.
Yeah.
You know? So that's kind of.
It's not the whole thing. It's just a piece of it.
Yeah, that would just be like, I think this is weird. We should fix this
Yeah.
or something, you know?
Well, and
That's
it's
really
cool
it.
because, like, unlike most people, you kind of view life with this like comedic lens,
Mhm.
where like everything you're
Totally.
looking at, the way you view the world, is like that could be something, or like
Mhm.
that is something, or that's funny. Whereas most people who aren't doing that for a living, they don't think like that. And I
Yeah.
think there's like a beauty to that because you're always in like this joyful, like funny kind of mindset.
It's like, yeah, I mean, it's hard, but if you can like, when something hits you, it's the best feeling ever. You know, when something like hits you, like, that's funny.
Is there something recent that's been like really funny that's sticking with you? You're gonna use?
Let me think. I've been trying to work on this idea, and it's not good, but of like this idea of like, so my parents are doctors, and like I've grown up, I feel like, differently than other comics. Like, I've had a pretty good life.
Yeah.
You know, like, I haven't, like, I mean, everybody gets bullied and picked on and like shit on or whatever, but like, I don't have like, I wasn't like molested or anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, I don't have any trauma like that. And so I'm like, I'm on this other side of like, I kind of grew up this way, and now I'm learning this other way to like think about it, you know? So I'm like,
yeah.
the idea was like learning to be poor is like this world that I'm like trying to think about. Like, but it's kind of like a shithead. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, I fucking used to be. And now look at me now. Like, so it almost comes off like dicky and douchey sometimes. But like, I'm trying not to be dicky, douchey fella.
Well, dude, this comedy world, there's so many different personalities.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's the thing
over.
too, is I get confused as you wake up, you're like, who am I? Like, you're like, I don't even know, because you see so many different people, and this guy's hilarious, but he's nothing like me. Like, what if I was more like him? Or like, this guy's who I want to be. Like, let me start acting like him. Like, you have a lot of imposter problems, and like, you're trying to be this guy and trying not to be this guy. But if you're just like, fuck it, I'm just who I am. Like, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
That's
the way to be.
Way to think though, because you care.
Yeah, I care. Well, I care too much. Is the problem. Like, I need to chill the fuck out. But then if I think about it, like LeBron, I fucking love LeBron. Okay, right? People hate LeBron, like a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how could you hate LeBron? He's LeBron.
Yeah, he's a winner.
So if like people hate LeBron, like people are gonna hate me. You know?
Yeah.
What I mean? So it's like it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's a good way to think of it.
Success in life. If people aren't hating you, you're probably not successful enough.
Yeah, but exactly.
You gotta be hated,
and you have to think about the hate not as like, fuck you. It's like there's other.
These people have never met you.
They don't know shit.
It's not like they want to kill you. It's more like jealousy, or like they don't like your style.
Yeah.
It's like very.
And you have to be okay with that as like
absolutely
an artist. Even though I don't like it's so fruity. For
creative.
Me. I feel like it's like
it's creative.
I just feel weird being like, yeah, I'm like an artist or whatever. It's like I go up there and yap about my fucking cock. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a crazy thing to be a part of. But when it's like, when it's going good, when you're on stage and it's like, it's the most fun.
Yeah.
I feel like being a comedian is that identity. Like, even when we met you in the parking lot, we laughed in 60 seconds.
Right away.
Let's go.
Right away, you're like
hilarious.
Right away, he's
Even
like.
at the beginning of this, I kind of freaked out in the beginning. New York. Oh, shit. Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when we first met, he said, no homo, but you guys have beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
On
that shit.
We appreciate that.
Let me see. Not you, but
he's got those blue eyes.
His eyes, I'm telling you, brother. You need to sculpt those or something.
He's got it,
dude. It's fucking funny. But dude, listen, we have some mutual friends.
You're hot as fuck. All right.
Have you ever done stand up and just like said something and someone was just so offended, like?
Yeah, this libtard joke I do all the time. I say retard, people freak the fuck out. I'm like, I'm making fun of the people you don't like. You know what I mean? Like, I say, I was doing a show the other day, and this audience member was like, retard can't be the butt of the joke. I'm like, but it's the joke. Like, it's the Republican part and the tard part. Like, they're not here. Like, that's the Louis bit though. It's like, they're not. Who's got a retarded drinking buddy? Like, nobody. That's Louis' bit. It's so funny. I fucking love Louis to death. He's like, you don't call a guy retarded because he's retarded. You call him because he's like, you didn't bring enough money for beer or whatever the fuck. Anyway, I'm just ripping Louis' material now.
Dude.
Matt Marx on Instagram. By the way, this whole I'm going through a crisis. Can you help me?
Tell us.
I was Marx. That was my name. I was just one name, just a one name guy. I was just going by Marx. And now these people are like, you can't go by one name. Like, that's dumb industry, like all this stuff. But now I'm going by Matt Marx, which is like, I kind of hate, you know.
I'm always about.
Are you pro like Marx or Matt Marx?
Like,
I like Marx.
I like Matt Marx.
Check the screensaver.
What is it?
Karl Marx. I like when names, first and last names are boom boom. Like Matt Marx.
Matt Marx is good, and
it's 2 syllables.
It's weird. I'd never gone by Matt Marx. Only people that call me Matt Marx. Black people call me Matt Marx. I don't know why. Matt, and then now industry people are calling me Matt. And it's kind of weird. It's just black people and industry people calling me Matt Marx, and it's because like it was like when I was playing basketball, because I was like a hooper. I mean, you're
a big boy.
I had one D1 offer. Come on, folks.
From where?
ULM.
Never heard of it.
I would have been the best player on the team.
Yeah.
And I made I was gonna do that, but it was the same. It was the college that was in the same area as where I grew up, like Monroe, University of Louisiana, Monroe. So it's like it was like a Sun Belt conference bullshit, whatever.
Yeah.
And so I decided not to do that and go to LSU. But I did try to walk on at LSU, and I didn't do it because COVID. That's my COVID trauma. That's my trauma.
What a time to be at
not
LSU,
making LSU basketball team, huh?
What a time to be at LSU.
Let me tell you, brother. That's why I'm doing comedy. It's because like, when am I going to go be like a normal? Like, I peaked. I have to continue. I have to find my other peak.
Yeah, you gotta change gears.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia of Dennis Reynolds' Peak.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, dude, you would love that show.
Dude,
I'm so fucking bad with shows and movies and stuff. I'm not a fucking cinephile.
What are like your shows? Like Curb, probably.
Never seen it.
Oh,
never really.
That's number one.
Seinfeld.
I mean, I've watched a little bit. Office. I've seen all the Office. I love the Office.
Great. Arrested Development.
I've seen all. No.
Wow.
I don't really watch comedy TV shows.
More stand up.
Really. No, I don't really watch. No, like Game of Thrones is like, I love Game of Thrones.
It's a good one.
I love
Sopranos.
Fucking, never seen it.
It's another. It's a must watch.
Like The Chair Company. I'm watching The Chair Company right now. I guess that's kind of a comedy. But like my favorite movie of all time, I guess my favorite movies are comedies, like Land of the Lost.
Oh, it's Will Ferrell.
Banger.
Remember Danny McBride's
Pink Panther?
That's an old one.
Pink Panther.
With like the OG.
1 and 2.
Never.
Let me tell you. I watched Pink Panther 2 the other day. Banger. So funny.
Pink Panther, bro.
2.
Okay.
And then what was the other one? I mean, I love The Grinch too. And then I like Shutter Island, like those ones that like have like a you know. Leo's probably my favorite actor. I think Leo's really good. Anyway, I don't know the guy, but I did go to this Mexican restaurant one time though, not that long ago, and Tarantino was there. And that was pretty tight.
Nice.
We made eye contact. That was about it.
Well, so what I was gonna say earlier, we have some mutual friends. You are been here for 2.5 years. Like, how have you been able to kind of get yourself out there, meet people, kind of do your thing, get Matt Marx' name out there? How do you sell yourself?
It's one person at a time, I think. It's one mic at a time. You know, it's like, because if you I think it's impossible to do it. Like, you can get overwhelmed very easily, you know. And I think the advice that's been given to me is the best way to get attention is just to write. Like, be a great writer. Like, if you're always writing and you're coming up with good shit, people are going to pay attention. Like, the best comedian in LA is getting booked. So that's somebody told that to me, and I was like, all right, well then I guess you just got to try to be the best.
Yeah,
you got to try to just be the best. You know what I mean?
That's a great point.
And so it's like, if you stick to the work and you just try to grind on writing and coming up with shit that's like original and like sort of to you, like that's why it's like, I like that shitting bit we were talking about earlier, but like that really doesn't have anything to do with me.
Yeah.
It's not like I kind of want to talk about the South and like Louisiana and, you know, shit that only I can say.
That's important.
You know what I mean?
What's a bit you do that plays off you? Like, I'm sure.
Well, I've got a bunch of ginger stuff, which is like my
that's good stuff.
Yeah,
you know, but it's like, it's kind of still like, I have this set that I've been doing for like a year, which I kind of stumbled on this like 10, 12 minutes kind of early.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm sick of it. But that's honestly what I'm working on right now. It's like trying to find stuff that's like more me.
Yeah.
More, you know, like going to, like I went to high school with Duck Dynasty, with all the Duck Dynasty people.
Okay.
Like I should talk about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so like those little things in your life that like, nobody can say that.
You see a future where you do your own podcast?
I would do a show podcast thing. Yeah. I don't know if I would want to like
with other comedians, maybe.
I had this idea for like a little, but I think there's got to be a thing to it. Like I was thinking about this idea of like a show called Elevator Pitch, where it's like you bring people on there like showrunners or like that have had ideas for shows that have never been made, and they pitch you the show. But you're literally in an elevator, and they have until like the top of the elevator to like get the pitch out.
Sell it.
And it's like, it's kind of like the Subway Takes thing, but with like a pitch idea.
Clever.
And it's like, but it's also like in an elevator. Like I think it'd be cool if somebody got on the elevator and then you're like still pitching the fucking idea or whatever. There's just little things like that I think would be cool. Cause
That is cool.
I still would not, it's hard for me to believe somebody would want to listen to me for fucking 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Or like,
You do it enough times, they do.
Yeah, but it's that's something I would do.
That'd be fun.
You know, I think it'd be cool.
I like that.
Stand up is dope too. Like they compliment each other so well.
Thanks.
Having clips from your stand up and then clips from your podcast, whether
Yeah.
it's this or in
Well, that's
person.
the thing too, is like you want some form of content that's not stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least for me, like I've probably got like 25 minutes of stand up, you know, and if I post a clip, like it's like, okay, they've seen it now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to like burn material, sort of.
That's
Truly
the battle.
nobody gives a fuck, honestly. But you want something that's like easily, like this is so good to clip up and like you can make little,
Yeah, you
know,
could have 15 different things.
and one of these could hit and it could go more viral than your best joke, and who knows? You know what
comedians also like created this podcast space where it's
Yeah.
like Joe Rogan, he has Mark Norman talking.
Yeah.
Jeff Dye's now doing his own podcast.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer. It's
Yeah.
just like it's kind
A lot
of
of them
tied
doing
together.
I mean?
now.
Yeah. They all have their own little world and then they mix
Yeah.
their audiences up, and that's how it all works. You know what I mean? People love this shit.
Yeah,
They
People
do.
eat it up.
the podcast space is dope. You would crush it in there.
Let's go.
I
He's
believe
crushing
that.
it.
Yeah.
What up, Ma? Dad? Grandpa?
Oh man.
Just died.
That's so great.
My grandpa just died.
Sorry about
Sorry
that.
Sorry to hear that.
It was last week.
Well, thankful for him. We got you with us.
Yeah, you know, it's fine.
I don't even know if you're for real.
No, he died. He did die.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I brought it up. It was weird. It was like we had the funeral was in Jonesboro, Arkansas,
Okay.
which is in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is bad. Tell me if this is bad. So I get the call that he's dead. First of all, I'm not gonna. This is not sad. He's been gone for a while.
Okay. Understood.
But he was like, they were like, all right, he's dead. And I was like, okay, where's the funeral? And they were like, Jonesboro, Arkansas. And I was like, my first thought was, where's the closest comedy club in Jonesboro, Arkansas? Like, and I think that's fucked up to be like, oh,
You're in go
I need to
mode.
do a show. And so I did do a show in Little Rock, Arkansas. Like I found a show at the Looney Bin is what it was called.
Wow.
Nice.
And my dad was like, he's a surgeon. He's like, where are you going? And I'm like, going to work. And he's like, where? I was like, yeah, down at the Looney Bin. He's like, bro, what are you doing with your life? You know? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'll be at the funeral tomorrow, like whatever. And then my mom calls, she's like, it's a bad look that you're doing. I was like, yeah. And then after the fact, awful show, by the way. Let me tell you, Little Rock, Arkansas, not a big comedy.
Okay.
Because they're all like drunk, just shoot 'em up, bang 'em up people. You know what I mean?
They go
Like,
after the comics.
And so like, huh?
They go after the
Oh,
comics.
dude, I said I had a roommate, and I have this bit about like living with a Calvin Klein model. And so I was like, yeah, I have a roommate, and he's a Calvin Klein model. And somebody in the back just goes, is he gay? And I was like, oh my fuck. Like, this is going to be so long of a night. And so I'm up there just like, none of y'all could be gay because y'all are too ugly. Like, just fucking literally just bullshitting. Like, it was, and then the owner was in the back, and he was like, how long you been in stand up? And I was like, 2 years. He was like, I can tell. And I was like, fuck. I was like, God damn it. And then I got to wake up the next day and go to a funeral. And I'm like, and I'm only as good. I mean, you get in your head about shows. And I had this showcase. I was trying to run this fucking thing. And so I felt every emotion you can feel in the past week and a half, I think. It's been fucking nuts, dude. But
yeah.
That
How do you
is
get
crazy.
there? I mean, doesn't seem like a simple place to get to from LA.
well, I flew to Memphis, Tennessee,
Okay.
and then drove from there to the Looney Bin, and then from there to New York.
So when you're traveling, like let's say you go to Chicago for a weekend, you're gonna play wherever you are.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, might as well. Fuck it. You know, I literally just DM'd everybody that I saw on the internet.
Like you
I
got
was like-
ChatGPT, comedy clubs.
I was
all
literally
that.
like, oh, you're going to be there. Like, would love to open for you, blah, 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 blah. And then you kind of set your Instagram up to where if they look at your Instagram, you're like, oh, okay, this guy's.
He's a
kinda-
comedian.
Yeah, he does.
He's
it.
not joking.
And I was on my way to the New York Comedy Festival because I was Comics to Watch 2025, which was cool. I got selected for that, which is like my first credit,
That's awesome.
kind of. I don't even know if I should. I kind of snuck in a little bit.
How so?
This is kind of a sneaky. So I was at the Improv like the night before they released the tape, whoever was going to be on it. And I was like, oh, didn't even hear about it. Like, I don't know. Like, just another thing I didn't hear about. And then I go home and I was like, this is going to be boring. Anyway, I go home and I was like on the phone with Barry, the guy that I used to work with.
Yep.
And we were just talking bullshit. And at the end, I was like, what are the odds you know a guy who knows a guy who you could send this tape to get in this festival. He was like, well, send me the tape. So I sent him the tape. They watched it. And then that next day they were like, all right, you're on the thing.
Wow.
And there's 10 and I was the 11th. And then what was crazy is like on the flyer, I wasn't even on the flight. I wasn't even on it. Cause like they put me in like last second.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, who the fuck is this guy? I was like, I'm not.
Wait, so you flew back to LA. When did you find out you were going to be in New York?
What do you mean?
Like, when did you get back from Arkansas/Memphis?
I went from Arkansas to New York.
Oh,
this was last week.
Wow.
All this.
Did you drove or flew?
What a week.
Bro.
Crazy.
Nuts. And I was like, this is going to make good podcast material. But so it was cool. And then New York was cool. I did this in New York. This is kind of fun. So I fucked my flights up and I was supposed to leave. I thought I was leaving Saturday morning, but ended up leaving Sunday morning. So Friday night, went out, had to check out at 11. Okay. And so I check out at 11 and we stayed up all night. So I'm like hungover. I hadn't slept. I was like, I've got all my luggage with me and I'm just free in New York. I was like, what am I going to do? And I needed to sleep. Like I just needed a place to sleep because I didn't sleep at all the night before. So I like leave my bags at this hotel and I was like, I'm just going to go like wander around. So I'm like drunk, tired as fuck, walking around New York, like debating whether just to go to Central Park and like just lay down and like sit on the grass and like take a nap or whatever. And instead I just like bought a movie ticket and like went into a movie and just like slept.
That's kind of brilliant.
During the whole movie. And what was fucked up is it was Where Now You See Me Too or whatever.
Yeah.
The movie came out that day.
That's
so like
funny.
the movie theater was packed. And like I'm like in between like these two people and I like had to move around like 8 times because I'm trying to sleep and these people are trying to like watch a movie, you know? And so I'm like moving around this thing and ended up just sitting in the front row like by myself, just like looking up, just like passed out the whole time. But it was great. Anyway,
That's like a comedy bit.
Funnier. I thought, it was funny. At the time, I was telling my roommate last night and he was like, dude, that's funny.
Your roommate a comic? Is your roommate?
No, he's a Calvin Klein model.
Oh, he actually is a Calvin Klein model.
He's a little sexy boy. He's got eyes like you.
So when you're being in comedy now the last 2.5 years, the people that you admire and have found success.
We'll cut out that story, by the way.
Yeah. The people that you admire that have found success, like what do these guys have in common, in your opinion?
I guess the biggest guys that I really like look up to are the Louis, the Norms, Conan. I love Conan.
I like Conan.
And so those guys, really they just never stopped. Like Conan, Conan's story is really nuts. He's got a whole podcast about how he got like the late night show and like he was like 30, was working at some like bullshit writing job, like got a random call and then like he was like and then for the first like 2 years they like hated the show. They hated it. They were like, this guy sucks, blah blah blah. And imagine, I can't even, like, if somebody after a show tells me like that was bad, I'm like, fuck, everybody hated me. Like I couldn't imagine the whole world being like, your show sucks, and then you keep going. You know what I mean? And then he ends up being Conan. It's Conan. Everything he does is great. So it makes me like, it fires me up to be like, okay, just keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's everything. Are you drawn
And
to
be a tall ginger guy.
Are you drawn to that SNL type world?
Not really. Obviously if the opportunity came about, like I would totally do it. But to me, it's like, I just don't think it's that funny.
I agree. We
really
agree.
You know, like I think there's some parts of it that are funny. I think there's it's just like if the audience, that kind of humor just isn't, it doesn't get me going.
The stuff
really.
30 years ago was funny.
Like the Will Ferrell stuff
Adam
and like
Sandler.
the I think that was really funny. And maybe it's just because we were young and stuff. I don't know, but I genuinely think that stuff was just peak.
Dude, so some of that Chris Farley stuff,
so
hilarious.
Great. It's so great. All those old SNL
with Chevy Chase and John Belushi, some of those really old ones.
Mm-hmm.
But it's different now.
Yeah,
it's different.
I agree. Well, it's like there's so much out there now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like SNL's competing with TikTok and fucking
Totally.
Instagram and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Crazy.
It's like people are ripping. I mean, people are being hilarious on those things. Like it's hard to keep up, honestly. And like live skit stuff, I just feel like it's hard to translate. I just feel like it's tough, like
Yeah.
to
You know what
translate.
we were talking about?
comedically.
Fucking Key and Peele, bro.
So fun.
So good.
So good.
Oh, they
Key,
had
Key and Peele, that shit. Those like football names, all
Oh,
the quartet stuff.
There are dozens of just timeless pieces.
I mean, they're
of
great,
art.
and like that to me is something I would rather
skits?
do. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like professional. Like
shot.
this is a banger idea. We're gonna put this together, and those are like they're edgy.
They're so
those
good.
those are
they're
cool
edgy.
and they're edgy, but they're fun and people like it and they're nice and it's like
They're easy to consume.
I was gonna say
3
they're
to 10
short enough
minutes.
that like
Yeah.
anyone could watch them. It's not like a full TV show.
and it's relevant and it's
Mhm.
like people. I mean, that shit is so funny.
So good.
There's
Those
some
guys
guys
are
that we
great.
like on Instagram. They're called What Happened Last Night.
Mhm.
They're like 5 or 6 dudes in New York, and they make some funny stuff.
They're
you
really
know?
funny.
Really funny.
Really.
And
Yeah,
it's just five
all
buddies.
skits.
It's all
They
skits.
shoot like movie type things.
And,
but
well,
it's
and
all
they do
for
like the high
social
quality
media.
stuff, but they
That's
shoot it like vertically, so it's for an iPhone.
I'm in this thing. It's gonna come out next month, and it's like a vertical dating series. But it's like professionally shot. Like it
That's
was
cool.
like I had a call time,
People
like a
like that
sheet,
shit
and
a
I was
lot.
like, "What am I? I'm fucking acting." You know? And it's funny. Anytime I act, my mom's like, "Oh, I can't wait to fucking. I can't wait to see it."
That's great.
And then I was in like the first thing I was ever in was like, it was probably a year ago or something, like this little short film. And I was telling my mom, I was like, I'm in a short film. Like, I'm in a short film. Like, can't wait to see it on Netflix and blah, 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 blah. And then I get there and the idea, and my mom is like a nice Christian Southern woman. You know? The idea of this show was these dudes are at a Christian camp and these two essentially whores like come to the camp and like try to fuck everybody. And I was like, Mom, you're gonna love this. Please watch this. And so I blocked her YouTube account. She doesn't have it anymore.
Great.
But
Are you looking for TV opportunities or less
yeah, fuck yeah. I mean,
Yeah, why
I mean,
not?
that's my thing now is like I'm even thinking like stand up is gonna take so long to get like you got to have something else to do
Mhm.
besides stand up, especially for like my brain. Like I just need something else to think about other than like what's funny all
Yeah.
the time. Otherwise, you want to blow your brains out.
Mhm.
But dude, acting like I think I'm gonna take like a class or something just because I mean I've never done it. I mean I don't know. I mean I'm just gonna I don't know.
Go
I don't know
for
what
it,
I'm
yeah.
doing.
Yeah,
Totally,
do it. Why not?
I was gonna say something I forgot though. Fuck. Anyway,
Were you a South Park kid?
kinda, but like that's my humor
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, we were.
But
big
like
on
that
Shit's
yeah,
good.
like that. I mean, all that
That's
shit.
good.
The spice melange, the spice. Y'all know
I
that.
that one.
What's that?
It's Tom Brady's shit.
Oh
It's like
yeah,
the whole-
yeah. I remember that
the
one.
spice. You gotta watch that. Were you a South Park kid? I mean, come on.
Yeah,
That's like
I
one of the
don't
main
know.
ones.
That's from South Park.
Yeah,
Dude,
that shit's hilarious.
there's that one episode with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick,
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
That one.
and like he's cheating, and Cartman plays Belichick.
Uh-huh.
The
And
Carmen's a teacher at like an inner city school.
Mm.
And they're all these Mexican
Yes.
kids and black kids. And he's like, no, you need to cheat the rules. We cheat the
He's like,
rules.
yeah,
Here's how
but
you
it's-
pass.
and he plays Belichick as his
Yeah.
teacher.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's good.
I like the behind the scenes, and they're like, it's like him filming the voiceover. He's like, "Konnichiwa," in the fucking
Oh,
like
yeah.
thing or whatever. It's like,
You know, China and
it's just him
Japan
doing,
are
like, a
different
crazy-
countries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That shit is so fun.
Oh, so good.
I know. That's great. I mean, to be a part of something like that would be fucking unbelievable.
Yeah,
You know,
I think it's right up your alley too.
I mean, I would.
I think so
Hey.
too.
Come on, sign me up. I would do it.
If you're listening, Matt Marks.
South Park.
Yeah, so these next couple months going into 26, what are some things that you look to accomplish in this next year?
Well, my goal was to have 10K followers by the end, and
When this is out, you'll have 10.
come on, how many followers do I need, Mom? 64.
So you'll
64
definitely hit
more
that by the
followers.
time this is out.
And then when I get a K, I mean, I'm just gonna wake up every day and look at that K and be like, God damn, only 2 more till the big. No, okay, get it? KKK. Okay, that was just a joke.
But how about like you do 3 shows? You want to do more shows? Or you want to kind
Well,
of?
now it's like I want to get out of LA. I want to do as much comedy out of LA as possible.
That probably means more New York.
Or like an actual tour.
No,
Like a
like
tour.
yeah, like I would love to just have a consistent guy to open for, or like somebody who like I mean, I have people that I've like opened for and that I opened for, but it's like all sort of around here. Like I would love to like see the world a little bit, get out of LA, because I think
like that
you kind of cater your act a little bit to who's around you. And so like my act is like, I think it's softer than I want it to be. That's like funny. I kind of want it to be a little, even though I say fucking retard and stuff all the time, but I want it to be like more, I don't know, some more zhuzh. Yeah. You know, I need some more freaking
you said, how do you
guns and ammo.
I get it.
You send like DMs out a lot? Like how do you want to reach these people?
Well, it's a lot of just like people talk and then being around. To me, it's like, I think if you're I think random DMs are bad, especially to like people that can like, they're like working comedians. They need to like know you, because a lot of it is just they gotta want.
Can I spend 6 weeks with this person?
They gotta want to like to hang out with you.
Yeah.
If they don't like to hang out with you, then they're not gonna bring you. It doesn't matter how funny you are.
So
you know,
do you find,
which is not what I thought. But anyway.
do you find like playing different cities, LA compared to Chicago compared to Missouri, the different crowds and energies, you get different reactions from the same joke?
100%. That's when I was in the loony bin. I'm up there. I'm like, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? I'm up there talking about, they don't even know what a libtard is. They have no idea. They've never heard that word in their life, you know? Or like, I mean, it's like you get around, like I did a show in Long Beach and it was like a straight Latino crowd. It totally did not get what I was saying. Like I'd never done like a straight Latino crowd. So it's like now as a comedian, I'm like, oh, I need like more stuff. Like, I need like situational stuff to be like, okay, this crowd's like this. I need to talk about more stuff like this. But that's just from doing. I mean, I've been doing comedy like
we
2
saw
years.
Mark Norman, and he would ask the crowd, name a subject. They would name a topic.
Yeah, you would yell stuff at him.
Yeah,
on whatever the person said.
That's so great, and that's like what you want to do. So even in New York, I was like, I gotta come up with some shit. Like I gotta need to think of like, because even I'm thinking like my brother's about to get married, and like,
congrats.
Yeah, good for him. No, I'm just kidding. I love them. Their pictures are great. And but the thing is like the comedy thing carries over into real life. Like people are like, oh, what do you do? And they're like, oh, you're a comedian? Okay. Like be funny. Like when are you gonna be funny? So I know I'm gonna be at all these like these weddings and these like I'm gonna be like, all right, go be funny, like go do a thing. So I'm gonna have to like come up with some like wedding shit and some like
it's expected of you.
Literally, like I'm gonna be like, shit. My whole life is like, tell me a fucking joke, and I'll be like, all right, bang, 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 bang. You know. So I gotta come up with some more shit for stuff like that.
Awesome.
Because that happens all the time.
That's an interesting way of thinking about it, because like being someone who's not a comedian. Being a comedian, people kind of expect like, oh, he's just gonna be funny all day.
But it's the same thing with Ethan's guitar player. We go somewhere in public, my mom's like, oh, they have a guitar, Ethan. Go sing some songs. He's like, I'm not a circus act.
Literally. It's like I don't come to your job and knock the cock out of your mouth. Okay. But the thing is if you walk in, the thing about that, it's like seeing a guitar and being like, write a song right now. You know what I mean? It's like, what? Like, no. I'm not. It's so much different than what people think it is. I think. And to me, I wish it was honestly more separate. Like I wish I could like, and that would, but it's hard to do that because it is you up there. Yeah, it's hard to be like, yeah, that's not me. Like I don't know who that guy is.
Do you find yourself when you're just in like normal situations with friends and people trying material out on them just to see if they get a laugh out of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You work things like even me telling that fucking story yesterday about the movie theater.
Yeah.
Like I want to turn that into a bit.
Yeah, because
and like I told my roommate that last night, and of course when I do it on camera, it's fucking nothing.
It was fun.
But like I'll take that and like I'm like, yeah, if that's funny, like I'll be like, oh, that part was funny. Like I'll say that. You know what I mean? But now it's like I'm in my head so much about just like if you're trying to be funny, I think it actually hurts. I think you just got to be present. And just try to, because like somebody told me this a long time ago when I first started. They were like, you wouldn't have started comedy if you didn't think you were funny. So like, just like believe that.
Yeah, you gotta
take that and go.
Like you not trying to be funny is gonna make you funny because you're already funny because you think you're funny. That's why you got into it.
Yes, just be yourself.
Yeah,
you're fine. You know what I mean?
That's
and it's also like, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. I mean, it's like
have fun.
It's fucking comedy. Like it's jokes.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I mean? Like it's literally, but it's so crazy where your brain can take it. I mean, it's like you can really make every situation like a life or death situation where like, if I'm not being funny right now, like what the fuck, I haven't said anything in 4 minutes. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? And then you're like, and then your life is just miserable.
Matt,
you're
my
like,
favorite joke for you when you have someone in the crowd who does not like your joke,
mm-hmm.
that I say to them when they get mad, I say, hey, it's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
Okay.
You can use that one.
I like that. That's good.
That's kind of funny.
Usually, well, there was this one lady, I had this heckler, and I was like, it was the first time I like had a big show. And then this like old lady's in like the front row, and I like walk on stage, and before I even start talking, she's like, your shoes are dirty. And I was like,
I saw them on your Instagram.
like, what? She's like, you need new shoes. And she was like a ginger. Right. So it's like, we're a ginger, like we should be on the same team. And then she was like, she just like yelled something. I was like, she just did that. And I was like, oh, you're one of them trans gingers. So you have like, you got to have like shit like that sort of like teed up a little bit to where it's like, all right, if you're going to end her. And then it like went into, I ended up kind of bitching around a little bit. But then I like brought her on stage at the end. It was kind of fun.
That is funny.
But you kind of have to have like, you create a tool belt and you go up on stage, and then you're in these situations that you just try to rip these tools out when you need them. You know what I mean? And so that's comedy, is having the belt. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a lot of improv involved too. Like you have, I'm sure, your jokes that you've read and you're planning on giving, but like on the fly like that, or like some crowd heckler says something, you can play off that
100%.
Yeah.
And you have, and it all depends on the situation, because you want it to not ruin the show.
Of course.
You want it
What
to
would
be
be ruining the show?
if I was like, fuck you, you piece of shit, I hate you. I mean, I did say I hate you, but like, fuck you. I said all of these things. This is actually what I did. Maybe I'm wrong. But like, if you get mad at them, like genuinely mad, it makes things weird. If you're like trying to be like lovey-dovey and kind of like,
Kill them with kindness.
you try to be funny, you try to love them, you don't want to be a dick. Because somebody told me this recently too, which is good advice, is people don't come see you because they think you're funny. They come to see you because they like you.
Yes.
And so that's a big thing too, is like, you really kind of want to be,
they're friends.
you still want to be likable, while at the same time, like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, this is my turn.
That's
you know?
great.
But it was still, it's the only time, like, even like you're truly present up there. Like you're like, you're not thinking about fucking anything else in your life, in your world. You're only holding the mic, and then you're like in your own world about what's going on. And it really is like, it is a crazy thing to do. I mean,
when you finish your set, like what are you like right away? Right when you get off stage?
I'm like, fuck, that sucked.
Always.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it's like, so I mean,
You have to come down.
yeah. Well, that's why I smoke a lot of weed.
Okay.
And I try not to drink, because I think that actually is bad. I don't want to be like a drinker on stage.
There's a lot of that in your world.
Well, yeah, and I do like drinking. Like, it is fun.
Yeah.
But I was on the road with Kirk Fox. He's a great guy, awesome comedian. He was Sewage Joe in Parks and Rec.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we were doing a road gig or whatever, and I had a beer, and he got pretty mad that I was like drinking. And he explained it to me like, I'm a 26-year-old guy, and these people have like gotten a babysitter and like paid money and like taken work time off to come see you do your thing. Like, don't take it seriously a little, you know, like, don't be like dicking around with your beer. Like, and then in my head, I was like, damn, I wonder if I was like a 50-year-old guy and I just saw a little shit kid up there, like yapping to me like it was Friday night at his frat house. Like, I'd be kind of pissed.
Yeah.
Well, it goes back to being like super professional.
Yeah,
we
you want 100%.
We had the drummer train on our band, Matt Musty.
Mm-hmm.
Our podcast.
Our podcast, excuse me. We talked about when he first joined the band, that Pat Monhay, the lead singer, he was drinking wine before the show, Matt, and Pat just went up to him and was like, wine, huh? And like, ever since that moment, he never drank again.
I'm telling you. And then it's good.
Yeah, it was like,
you know what I mean?
you got to be locked in if you're going to be my drummer.
100%. And then what happens is on the other side, you're actually better.
Yes.
Sure.
Unfortunately, because it is way more fun to be drunk up there. It feels fucking great.
But
the thing is, in the beginning, I mean, I'll still take a shot, like a tequila shot, like one tequila shot, get a little, you know, but it physically helped for a while. Like, if you're
bad dependence.
I mean, I was up there like, I mean, I remember I was like 4 months into comedy, and I had like a showcase at the Improv because I worked there, and they do like they did a showcase or whatever. And that day of the showcase, dude, I didn't think I ate for 2 days, and like I didn't sleep, and like I was like having a breakdown. But then you take like 2 tequila shots, you're like, oh, everything's fine. I'm hilarious. And then, but yeah, so it used to physically help, but now it's more of like because what happens is if you get too drunk, you think you're killing.
Yeah.
And you get off and you're like, you fucking see that out there? And everybody's like, that fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And you're like, shit.
That's a good mentor.
I was having so much fun.
With Kirk Fox.
Yeah, no, Kirk is the fucking man, dude.
You need people like that.
I love that guy, dude. He's been so helpful. And like after this, I'm going to help him do some auditions for some stuff. So he's like, that's another big tip. That's another big like thing I would say for comedians is like, if you can find a guy that like is in and like believes in you, and you can kind of make this relationship, like that'll take you farther than a great joke.
Well, man, I feel like you have a bright future ahead. Every single person I've talked to, from Ryan Geesis to Jordan to even some of the people you're talking about, everyone said this guy's going to be the next big thing.
Oh my God.
He is
Jesus
for real.
Let's start the podcast there.
Let's do it.
So started there.
We wish you all the best, and I
Yeah,
can
dude.
see a bright future ahead. So
Well, shit,
keep
dude.
doing it, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I mean, is that it? Was that
mean,
a closer thing?
For me, it was just like a moment.
No,
to
dude.
let you know. Like,
I appreciate it, man. I mean, it's like, honestly, dude, I needed this. This last week has been like a weird week. I've had a lot. I don't know. My brain has just been all over the place, and I feel great now that I'm here.
Good,
honestly.
man.
So
It's all
I
about,
appreciate
like,
you guys.
believe in yourself, keep writing, and
That's the whole thing.
You have
I
the
mean-
connections. Just keep doing
Dude,
it.
yeah, and
One
you're,
day at a
and
time.
you're doing it for the right reasons. Like your intentions are pure.
Yeah.
Like people
I
get into
agree.
the space.
That's important.
You have to go in it because you love it, and like it's in your blood. And like we had a guy in the podcast the other day, Clay Blair, and he talked about in the music industry. He said, the people that are really in it, the ones who really got that it's because they fucking bleed that shit. They love it, and he called them lifers, right? Like you're a lifer. You can tell because it's like you embody it, you love it, you live it every day. Like you're constantly thinking, like the bathroom door, like
Yeah.
So like it's people like that cut through the mix in this industry, especially.
Well, I think you have to love it. I mean, I
Yeah,
think if you
you
don't
have to.
love literally doing stand up, then like don't.
Yeah, what do you do?
You know
No
what I mean?
doubt.
Like, I mean, if you don't love it, don't. I mean, you're not going to love it all the time, but it's also like, I mean, jobs are jobs. Sometimes you're not going to like your job, but it's a blessing to be like, I get to go on stage and make people's day a little bit better.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
it's as close as
That's
becoming
beautiful.
a doctor I'm going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm giving their medicine.
Yeah,
You
no, laughter is a great medicine.
So, I mean, if I can figure this out, I haven't figured it out yet, but if there's a way to figure this shit out, and I'm like, my goal is to be touring at 30 is my goal.
But I would also imagine though, when you say figuring it out, like
Mhm.
you have way more figured out than you did when you moved here in 2023.
100%.
Yeah, playing
Yeah.
3 shows a week is,
You'll
to
just
some people's
naturally-
extent, that is figured out. I'm playing 150 shows a year.
It's pretty nuts, especially in LA. It's like, it's pretty difficult to get up in LA and get good spots. I've been really blessed with a lot of opportunities, and everybody I've met has truly, I mean, they've been really great to me and like nice, and I hope everybody thinks I'm nice back. You know what I mean? I try to do my best to keep everything sort of together. But like you meet so many people and you're like trying, I mean, it's like juggling. You're like juggling all, like a lot of different shit. So it kind of, sometimes you get in your own way, but
Well, back to your boy Kirk, like that's why it's so important to like be sober in many ways. So when you have these interactions, you're not like so clouded. Oh yeah, I met him blank and blank. Like,
100%.
that's important.
And
Like,
they got to know they're meeting the real you.
Yeah.
Because if they
Well
meet a
said.
drunk you, it's like, and the next time you're like,
different
what
person.
the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean?
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But outside of your Instagram, are you active on TikTok, YouTube? What's the best way for people to follow you?
I post on TikTok every now and again,
Mhm.
but Instagram would be the main one.
You post on YouTube, like long form?
I never post on YouTube.
Do you have any intentions of doing like maybe like a 15, 20, 30-minute special you put on YouTube or something like that?
Yeah. Somebody approached me 2 weeks ago. They were like, we want to produce your special whenever you want. And I was
Sweet.
like, All right. And so I don't know when I'm gonna do it or what, but I'm almost thinking like this material that I have now, I kind of want to just throw it all away and start over. And then I have a set that I could release now that's like good. It's not like professionally shot or anything, but it could go on YouTube maybe.
When you look back at your best set ever, what was just so free flowing that night?
Let me think. I'm trying to think of the best set ever. Honestly, I think comedy is only as good as the environment that it's in. So it's like the audience was fucking into it. Like if they're into it and like and it's kind of like,
and that's what makes a great concert. You need
people have to give a fuck.
Yeah.
And so I remember I had a guest spot on one of Jeff Dye's shows in Irvine.
We like him a lot. He's funny as fuck.
So good. And he's such a nice guy too. He's really a good person. And but he let me do like 10 minutes in Irvine. It was like 600 people packed out. And I mean, his crowd likes me.
Yeah,
a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that was like, you go up there and they're into it already. You say you're from Monroe, Louisiana, and they're already like, woo-hoo-hoo. They're already like, woo, and then you're like, all right, let's not turn this into a rally. You know what I mean? Like, and so, and they're already like, then you got them already.
That's great.
And then you have like, I have this bit about like gay people that I can't really do in front of a lot of people, like a lot of LA people, just because it comes off a little bad. But essentially, it's just like everybody says we're homophobic in the South, you know, like we don't like gays.
Okay.
But if you were to see the gays coming out of the South, you'd probably be homophobic too. Okay, they're not gorgeous. They're not these gorgeous big city gays you're used to seeing. I get it in LA. I wish Southern women looked like big city gays. Yeah. Like honestly, like beach gays are beautiful.
That's so great.
You ever seen a swamp gay? Like a Louisiana tiller handle overall coming home to fuck. Like it's not even love. It's just like two men getting after it, you know? You ever seen two Shreks wrestle? And then I go, all right, sorry. All right, my bad. And then I remember showing that to my mom and she was like, just never say that again.
Have a good night.
Yeah, all right, that's my time. Thanks.
That's so funny.
Will you go back to Louisiana before the end of the year?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back for Thanksgiving.
That's good.
We find a club.
I'm doing comedy in front of like all of my friends makes me want to fucking die. Like, literally, like me standing up there trying to make my friends laugh, who are all funnier than me. Like, I mean, it's like, because in the South, I mean, people, you would rather go get drunk with your friends. Like, who's gonna pay to laugh? Like, I'll make myself laugh here. That's why there's no clubs in New Orleans or Louisiana or anything like that. It's like
just Little Rock.
I'd rather go party. Just fucking the Looney Bin in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'll be there April 12th. No, I'm just kidding. I'll never be back there again. But the guy was kind of nice. He gave me his phone number.
That's dope.
That's so funny.
Right.
Yeah,
good stuff. I think we gotta get you on YouTube.
Yeah, like a little special, a little 15-20 minute.
I would love to release like a 12-minute. Well, I mean, yeah, that would be ideal. But then it's like how and when and
well, like I think you could do like the material you're talking about that you're kind of tired of doing. I'm sure it's still great. If you want to be done using it, maybe just like film it all and like your best performance of it, post it, and then like you're kind of done with it, but it's always there.
I know, and that's what I want to do. I want to, because this is like season 1 of my shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to have so many other jokes and times and all this shit. So I kind of want to be like, this is where I'm at after 2 years. This is my set after 5.
Yeah.
And have like a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it could be useful.
So when this comes out, we're going to have 10K followers.
10K.
YouTube account.
Instagram. Oh, I have a YouTube account. Actually, let me see. I have one video uploaded on my YouTube, and it's my tryout video to walk on LSU basketball.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
It's actually lit.
It is lit.
Hold on, I'll show you. Oh, 62 more followers till.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna happen very, very soon.
Yeah, go on. People should go on YouTube. Let me see. Look up Matthew Marks best one.
We're gonna watch that.
Matthew Marks or basketball, and it's literally just like, because I wanted to walk on LSU basketball, so I was like, how are they gonna know that I'm good? So I like went and made like a mixtape of like myself like working out. And I'm like dribbling like
We're gonna have to make a.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, we're gonna be
You
real.
should.
Yeah.
I had, and start with I threw it off the glass, windmill dunked that motherfucker. I was a goddamn athlete.
You a baller?
son. I was a hooper.
You
Yeah.
play now?
Not anymore. I
Could,
should.
could you dunk?
I could off the glass windmill.
Wow.
I was black. Just kidding. Gingers are black though. By the way, I started that trend. By the way,
What trend?
the gingers are black. Do you know about this? Thank you. So listen,
Never
I
seen that.
started this.
I don't know.
Let's
this
hear it.
trend.
I've never heard the trend.
You've never heard this?
Never heard of it.
Y'all are internet people.
Never heard of it. Let's hear it.
Gingers are black. Y'all haven't seen this?
No.
It was like 6 months ago, 6 or 8 months ago. Like this lady like made a video. She's like, if you're ginger, you are a black person. Like all this stuff, like blah 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 blah, like melanin, like you know what I mean, like blah 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 blah. A week, and it got like 20 million views
On your page?
No, on this random lady's like TikTok or whatever. The week before, she posted that.
Okay.
I posted this.
Here, put in the mic. Put in the mic.
Gingers were kind of just light-skinned white guys. We're kind of the blacks of the whites, if you really think about it. We get ashy, we need lotion. You only see one or two of us amongst a group of whites at a time. Exhibit A.
Got the crowd.
We only use Cash App.
That didn't work. And that got 20,000 views, and hers got 20 million.
And you posted yours the week before?
The week before. And then I looked at the comments, and I was just to see, and there was one woman that looked like the woman who made the video who commented on my thing, and she said something like, she said, but none of this was a lie. And it kind of looks like this lady who made the Gingers Are Black video. Look, I'm not saying she stole it from me, but it should be a credit. I should be credited for that, you know?
A little song
you can thank
credit.
me later. Anyway, that's my time.
That's
Oh,
so
bro.
great. So
Gingers
great.
Are Black.
Gingers are black.
Can't you tell?
All right,
Matt,
that's so great.
wishing you continued success, brother. We'll do this again.
Yeah,
I would love
absolutely.
to.
Yeah, we'll do
This
this
was
again.
fun. Y'all are
Yeah.
shit.
You
This
find
was
yourself
fun.
in Chicago or South Florida.
Yeah,
come
reach
to the
out.
show.
Sweet. So where y'all live?
We live Northwest Indiana, and then part time in Boca.
Oh,
Raton.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So y'all are y'all like touring?
No,
No.
we're just here for the weekend.
Yeah.
We're here for the
Okay,
weekend, yeah.
Back to
Y'all
Chicago.
just have so many homes. It was like 4 places that y'all live.
That-
Indiana, Chicago, South
we live
Florida.
40 minutes out of touch.
Yeah, we
Well,
don't live in Chicago.
We say Chicago sometimes because we're really in Indiana, but like people people don't know.
Is it close to Chicago?
Yeah, we're like
First
20
exit,
minutes.
Oh.
Indiana.
Yeah, so you just kind of say
I'm so
Chicago.
dumb. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
But yeah,
going to
Indiana.
We'll catch you on the road all
Yeah.
2026, huh?
Hell yeah.
I think
Let's go.
Yeah. All right, brother. Future's bright.
Appreciate it.
God bless you, bro.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
guys. I love you.